make that motion. Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Couple more.
Not much in here this time.
Essentially, we talk about church and we talk about
Yeah.
the parks in Aurora,
Very productive.
post school. Huh? For all kinds of things.
For all kinds of things.
Liquor store, well, no, that's a different place.
Yeah.
Don't start.
I was outside at my house. Chickens. I don't know where they're coming from, but
At your house?
yeah.
Oh.
Attention, didn't.
Really?
Oh, that's down the road. Across from my aunt. The big rooster.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's that one.
If you drive on Wyandotte, right next to Stokes's,
Yeah.
there's a big fence and there's a big huge rooster, like 8 feet tall. Skeleton plastic chicken. That's how I know. I'll wear my glasses over my
All right, 5:30 on the dot. I will call the regular City of Hoyt Lakes Council meeting for Tuesday, May 25th, 26th to order. Roll call, please.
Councilors Grams,
Here?
Jarvela,
Yep.
Ekman,
Here.
Matheson,
Here.
Mayor Scott.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Moving on to the consent agenda. Has everybody had a chance to read through that? Any comments or questions for anything in there?
This doesn't really have to do with the consent agenda, but on the, just make sure that we switch the date on today's agenda. It says the 25th, but it's actually the
26th,
26th.
yeah. Sounds good.
End of the month, right?
All right, anything else from anybody? Hearing nothing, I'll ask for a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
So moved.
Motion from Councilor Jarvela, is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Councilor Grams. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion. Moving into the guests and citizens forum. Is there anybody that has any comments or questions? Nothing, we will move Move into reports from staff. City Administrator Weiberg,
I have nothing to report today.
Library Director Lammy.
Okay, well, we're gonna have an exciting summer. In the lobby during June, we're gonna be hosting the Seeds Women poster exhibit, which is on loan from the Minnesota Digital Library. The exhibit features the early years of Minnesota's seed and nursery trade. This exhibit ties into the library's Kids Summer Program, which begins next Monday. The theme is Plant a Seed, Read. And our kickoff event will be from 1 to 3 in the library yard. If it's raining, we'll be in the arena. We'll have games, races, face painting, and seed planting. And the library will be closed Monday afternoon for this event. The summer program runs for 8 weeks, and we've got lots of great things for kids to do and learn the whole 8 weeks. The Hoyt Lakes Garden Club built us 2 small gardens on the south side of the building here. And on June 4th, we're gonna have kids plant vegetables and flowers in them. They'll maintain and water the gardens this summer, and we wanna thank Doug for all his work on building those gardens. And then finally, I've included the 2025 annual library report with your packet. And if anyone has any questions, let me know.
All right. Public Utilities Director Benton.
Not too much, we just finished up hydrant flushing today. The storm ditching that's been going on behind, like Leeds and Canterbury area, that I believe got wrapped up the end of last week. If not, there's only just a little bit left. And then starting to coordinate, working on those lift stations that we talked about at the last meeting. So that's been keeping me pretty busy, but other than that, that's about it.
Sounds good, thank you. City Attorney Lewicki.
Nothing to report tonight.
All right. Moving into reports from elected officials, Councilor Grams.
Nothing to report tonight.
All right, Councilor Dreva.
This month attended the East Range Public Safety Board, the Scenic Byway meeting, which was interesting on tourism. Also, we had a East Range Water Board technical meeting for the city of Hoyt Lakes, trying to discuss and decide on where the placement of the water transmission line would be through town. And went through another meeting with the Water Board on the new joint powers agreement with Hoyt Lakes joining. Planning discussion discussed the new mobile home park situation with the owner cleaning up and removing all the old mobile homes from there, and then hopefully being able to sell or lease out new ones in there. And we had another regular water board meeting, and there was also zoning questions were discussed at the mobile home court meeting. So we'll be presented with some of that information from the planning commission. That's it.
Sounds good. Busy week or busy month for you. Thank you. Councilor Ekman, anything from you tonight?
School's done tomorrow. But arts and crafts starts on Monday, so along with the library, the summer reading program, so it'll be a fun summer for kids.
Right.
That's it.
Good. All right, Councilor Matheson.
The only thing I was going to bring up was I had a couple different people come to me and talk to me about the trailer park and the condition that it's currently in with garbage everywhere. I have not been back there in a long time, and I went back there, and it is unreal. So I was wondering, I was going to reach out to Blight Officer and see if that was something that she was dealing with, or if that's, I don't know if anybody's driven back there lately, but
The owner stated he's had people bringing garbage and trash out there and dumping it there. And he's also got an issue with people living in tents in the woods surrounding the park, he says. They are working on cleaning it up.
okay.
And he talked about in that planning and zoning meeting, they had him on Zoom, talking about bringing in all new mobile homes.
So he's claiming the garbage and all that in the yards is
There's not all of
outside
it,
source.
but they're-
Right.
they've got an issue, he said, with people from town bringing trash and garbage in and dumping it there. Apparently
Interesting.
thinking it's okay to add to the problem out there as it is.
And then he said there's people camping around it.
Yeah, squatters. He's had problems with squatters living in some of those old abandoned homes. he talked about how they're going to have to redo the streets. They've got a brand-new layout. If somebody wants to pass that down to take a look at it. They got a brand-new layout, and they're looking at all new mobile homes. He says he's gonna have to redo the streets and the infrastructure, water and sewer lines in the streets. And he's said he's trying to purchase that block of land that Minnesota Power owns between the trailer park and, Suffolk out here. So he's got big plans. Whether they'll come to fruition will remain to be seen.
Well, I guess I'd like to know who from town feels the need to bring their garbage out to the,
That was, when I heard that, it was just mind-blowing. Just mind-blowing.
Do they do the citywide, like, cleanup out there?
No, we excluded them from the citywide cleanup because of this.
The
Private
cost,
We'd spend a
property?
week down there ourselves.
the cost would be phenomenal.
Yeah, I drove out there.
But he had pictures of the trailers he was hoping to move in, and they're not gonna be cheap, well over $100,000. He likes to use the term manufactured home,
yeah,
which there's a difference between manufactured and modular. He didn't want to admit it, but he did admit to me that they were mobile homes.
Yeah.
They're coming in on a frame, and they're nice looking. The main style will be 2-bedroom, he said, and they will also have 3 bedrooms available. You will not be able to have garages. What was it, a 12 by 12 structure, 144 square feet?
Yeah.
Storage building.
144.
You will not be able to have ATVs, UTVs, or boats stored on your lot if you're out there. I don't know how long that'll fly.
So he's making it kind of an HOA with different rules. and-
Well, kinda,
Kinda.
yeah, that's, I mean, they're the owner, and they're
Yeah.
gonna come in with these trailers, and they'll have a manager living in one of them, and he said that manager will be providing security, so to speak, for the park. And somebody from the board had asked him a question about guest parking, because you get 2 spots on your lot, one paved and one grass, but he said they may have to change that to a paved spot. And just a small storage shed for your lawnmower and snow blower, and that was it. Like I said, I don't know how that'll fly up here, because everybody's got ATVs and UTVs, and he's got a perfect situation for boat owners there, because he could put a dock out there and rent dockage to people
Right.
that lived in a park.
interesting. Other than that, I don't have anything.
So hopefully, if he follows through on what he says, it'll get cleaned up.
Until people just keep bringing garbage down there, apparently. That blows my mind that's what's going on,
Well-
but I guess it shouldn't.
But yeah, if that's happening, I don't know if he should connect with law enforcement.
That's, I know, yeah, I mean,
But if it is his, then yeah, maybe connecting with the blight officer to make sure that he cleans up what's his, and then, if people are bringing things in there, that law enforcement either patrols or, just keeps an eye out for that, but, yeah. Thanks for bringing that up.
It also falls on me too, as administrator.
Falls on you, so we'll send you out there with a garbage bag and gloves, so. All right, thanks for offering to do that. For me, I don't have much other than, attended the Memorial Day service yesterday, so thank you to everyone that made that possible. It was very nice as usual. And then thanks to the VFW for providing lunch and things like that. So that's it from me. So we'll move ahead. Nothing for old business, so we'll move right into new business. 11.1 EMT resignation. So it sounds like we have an EMT just looking to resign from her position as an EMT. Anything to add other than kind of the supplemental information we have, Dean?
No, I don't have anything.
All right. Any comments or questions regarding that? Hearing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve EMT resignation for Julie Retzlainen.
So moved.
Motion from Counselor Jarvela, is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Counselor Matheson, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'm gonna abstain from that one.
Counselor Ekman will abstain. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. All right, moving to 11.2, letter of support for MN 169 and MN 1 intersection project. So this is the area by the Y store where they've had a few bad accidents over the past handful of years. I know we had sent a letter of support previously. Anything to add to this, Dean? Was this from the county that sent this?
This is the county, it's the same as the one you guys signed last year. To Secretary Duffy. So apparently they didn't get their funding for this year.
So yeah, just in reading through it, sounds like some bad accidents that had happened out there that were in the news. I remember hearing about them. So I guess they're just looking at just making the area a little bit safer. And I know we had mentioned last time we have residents that go up to Fortune Bay, and we want to make sure that they're as safe as they can be. So I think it'd be a good idea if they can make that area a little bit safer. Any other comments or questions regarding this letter of support? And again, it's just for them to better get, looks like if it's to Secretary Duffy, it would be for federal funding. So, yeah. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve this letter of support.
Yeah, I know we approved it for the current year, so yeah, I'll make a motion to approve it for funding for next year.
I'll second.
Motion from Councilor Graham, from Councilor Ekman. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. And then we will move into 11.3, arena naming rights agreement with New Range Copper Nickel. We have Johnny from New Range. He just had talked about attending. He had already attended the previous meeting when we talked about this, just to answer any questions, right?
Yeah, and I'm here to answer questions. I think I gave a little update to you guys last month. Been able to, I can go up there. Yeah, I didn't prepare anything. I know I gave a little update last month, and it's more, I think, above my pay grade. I know attorneys have been talking to each other to make sure everything's good, but if councilors have any questions, I think it's pretty straightforward in terms of, year to year, and hopefully that can change if we can get into production and things are looking good on our end, but it seems like a really meaningful way to support the community, and was really happy when Bucky kind of approached it. It all came about from a dasher board conversation, so
Right.
it turned into something kind of cool. So I'm just
Yeah.
looking, if there's any questions, happy to answer them.
Yeah, doesn't sound like anybody has any questions for you.
Perfect. I'll just stick around in case they do, and then.
Sounds good. All right, yeah, thanks for coming. City Attorney Lewicki, you were able to look through it, or did you draft this one up? Or?
Yeah, I did, and then they came back with some changes, and we were okay with those, so we're good with the format that it's in now.
Good. So yeah, we've been talking with New Range for a handful of months, just looking at ways to work with each other and partner with each other, and then obviously with the arena and levies and things like that, we were just trying to find different creative ways to bring in some extra funds so we can try to hopefully not increase levies as much as we need to. So this was hopefully offset some costs related to the arena and then just the city in general. So we would be looking at naming the arena, the New Range arena, right?
Copper Nickel. New Range Copper Nickel.
New Range Copper Nickel.
There's-
It said just New Range, I think.
New Range.
Just New Range?
New Range Copper Nickel is kind of a mouthful, and they just said, what about just the New Range?
Okay.
Yeah.
You say it's in here both ways.
What was it?
The city hereby grants to New Range for the term exclusive rights name New Range Copper Nickel Arena, the arena name, or New Range Arena, the arena name.
So either or,
Either or.
We can call it whatever we want.
Maybe just a coverall, depending
right?
Yeah.
on exactly how the details want to go, gives it some leeway.
Yeah, I like New Range Arena. It is easier to say.
Yeah, has a
We don't have any mock-ups yet, so that'll probably be the next after we get this deal done and then get some mock-ups.
yeah, very excited about this. So, any other questions or comments for this? City Attorney Loki said it looked good. So, is there a motion for approval of the arena naming rights agreement? Motion from Councilor Jarvala. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second from Councilor Grams. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Very exciting. We'll be looking forward to, yeah, seeing what the
Thank you.
the sign will look like, and I think it'll look nice.
Exciting, and I hope this is just the beginning to it.
Right.
This is obviously the beginning of a good partnership that we built on and increased, so
Right?
I was proud of it. It was great.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
The city of New Range.
Yeah.
New Range City.
What'll that cost
Change our.
That's at least 10,001. All right, so that was everything that was on the agenda, so I'll ask for a motion for adjournment.
I'll make a motion.
Motion from Counselor Ekman, second from Counselor Drevla. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Thank you.
That was a fast meeting.
Yes, it was.